What is up, guys? Well, guess who's back? Back again. This guy is back. Yep. So this guy's back, and it's not, I don't have really good news other than, you know, we're gonna work on it again. And yeah, something happened to the car where it's not catastrophic. It is fixable, but it is gonna take a little bit of time for me to fix it. Nevertheless, long story short, the tensioner failed, and we're gonna end up removing the head just because I'm pretty confident. You know, we have a few bent valves. The car didn't have compression on a few cylinders. After we heard the valves kind of tapping with the pistons, they were kind of dancing, and next thing you know, the car just went flat, died. Yeah, so it kind of sucks, but nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and tear into this guy one more time, and hopefully this will be the last time in a good while. All right, so let's go. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna start dismantling this guy. Pretty much the entire top end is gonna come off. You name it, intercooler hose, wiring harness for the top, for the injectors, all that good stuff is gonna be removed. One thing I actually want to do, just to verify, what I'm gonna do is line up the timing marks, or at least attempt to line up the timing marks. That way we know exactly, well, how many tooth maybe it might be off. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place you guys in the time lapse, and then yeah, let's have at it. Okay, so looking at the timing marks, looks like the crank here, I'm able to see the crank line up, so you guys can see this balance shaft is lined up. Look at this one, it's obviously a few teeth off. And let's take a look at the cams. You can see they're not even close to being lined up. Both in the same direction, but they're not lined up. So yeah, we definitely got some problems going on. Nevertheless, it's a good thing we're tearing it apart. I don't think this motor has ever been torn apart either way. So we're gonna go ahead and continue the disassembly, and then yeah, I'll put you guys back in a time lapse. Okay. Okay, so we got the exhaust manifold separated from the head, and I also got all the bolts around the intake manifold. So as you guys can see, it's fairly loose, so I'm just gonna back this guy up, get it separated from the head as well, and I'm gonna start loosening up all these stock head bolts, so we can lift the head up and take this head how it is right now to the workbench. We're gonna take it to the workbench and disassemble it there. Okay, so I'll be back once I remove all these head bolts. Okay. All right, so we ended up prying in between the block and the head, and we got the head somewhat loose now. All the head bolts, like I mentioned previously, we were gonna undo them. Now it's just a matter of getting the head, and we're gonna bring it back to our working bench area. So put your hands, if you want, around here. Here, there you go. All right, we're gonna wiggle it and then take it off. Okay, there we go. So you guys can see it's off. Bam. And that's all there is to it. I'm gonna actually disassemble it here. Maybe I don't think I'm gonna include it in the video, honestly, because you guys have most likely seen that in the past. But yeah, I'm gonna disassemble it, and then after that we're gonna actually drop it off to our engine builder / tuner. Okay, so Jacob's happy. This is another step for him to get his car back once again, once in the road. And yeah, smile for the camera. All right, so as you guys seen, we pulled the cylinder head out of the car, and now we actually put it here on the workbench and we disassembled it, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, this is what it's looking like right now, and pretty soon we're gonna send it off up north so we can get this thing taken care of and get it back on the car and get this thing back on the road how it should be. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you guys did, like it, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys hopefully on episode 2. All right, let's go.